Everybody, welcome to Cakes Glorious Cakes. Today is banana bread day and I'm going to tell you how to make this regular and how you can adapt it for gluten-free as well. So in the bowl we have 50 grams of margarine and 125 grams of, you can either use light or dark brown sugar. And then you also need 200 grams of self-raising flour, and to that I've added 1 teaspoon of, you can either use mixed spices or cinnamon. And you also need 1 egg. One egg and 2 mashed bananas here. And I'm actually I have a third banana, so I'm just going to cut 1 long slice off that, and that'll go across the top of the batter as well. Optional, you can add chocolate chips to it as well, or chopped chocolate, whichever you have, but you don't have to put it in. And you may also then need some milk to add to it if the batter is too thick. So first what I'm going to start is the butter and dark brown sugar is going to go into the bowl with the mixer. Again, you can use the hand mixer or the old style wooden spoon, whichever, will just take slightly longer. I'm just going to pop this on and cream these together for a couple of minutes. And the brown sugar is creamed together in there. To that I'm going to add the egg, the mashed banana and a drop of vanilla essence as well. I also should have said from the start, you need to preheat your oven to 160 degrees fan oven or 180 degrees, and line and grease a loaf tin. You can use a small, maybe 7 or 8 inch round tin, so like a round cake tin. It'll just take less time to bake because it's smaller and flatter. Okay, so to this I'm going to add my egg and the mashed banana. And a drop of vanilla. So I'm going to mix this again for maybe a minute or slightly less, just so it all binds together. Okay. When the banana, the egg, the butter, the brown sugar and vanilla is mixed together. So to that I'm going to add the flour with the 1 teaspoon of mixed spice added to it. At the end of the video I'll tell you how to convert this for gluten-free. Spice it in. I'm just going to mix that for maybe a minute to 2 minutes. I'm just going to scrape these off. And at this stage you can fold in your chocolate chips if you want. I'm actually going to put them in because most of mine like chocolate. And some people also put in walnuts, but again it's up to yourself. I don't have any walnuts in the house, so I won't be adding them today. Right, so for the chocolate chips, maybe just 40 grams or so of chocolate chips you can just add to it. And keep some for the top then as well. So you just basically fold this in with a spoon or spatula. You don't mix it again. I'm going to get my banana that I will be using the rest of later on for something else. So I'm just going to cut a slice all the way through. This is just for decoration. You don't have to do it, I'm just doing it. So then you just pop that on the top, like that. And then I'm just going to sprinkle it with some of the chocolate as well. And basically that's it. So it's going into the oven now for about, actually I meant to check that. Yeah, for about 45 minutes to an hour at 160 degrees fan oven or 180, and just check it after 45 minutes. To check to see if it's cooked, just pop a knife in through the highest point of the cake and take it out, and it should be clean. There should be no dough in it. And if there is, just pop back in for maybe another 5-10 minutes. Just keep checking it, and that's it. So I'll show you what it looks like in a few minutes. So here is the finished banana bread. This took about the hour in the oven, and it took me an hour before the knife came out clean. So just let it cool down in the tin for a few minutes and then pop it out onto the wire rack, and then you just dust it with some icing sugar. You don't have to do this, but it just makes it look pretty. And that's it basically. That's your banana bread, and it's extremely easy to make. you could nearly trust the kids to do this themselves. So the little tips that I was going to give you is, let's say you have bananas that looks like that they're not very ripe, they're not ripe enough for your banana bread. Wrap them in tin foil, put them into the oven for maybe 3 or 4 minutes. Leave them in the skin, wrap the entire banana in tin foil, put them into the oven for 4 or 5 minutes, and it'll go nice and soft and squishy on the inside. That's tip number 1. You need to do the 2 bananas. And then the other thing was, for anyone who wanted to make this gluten-free, you need to reduce the sugar and up the flour. So it was, for gluten-free, I would put in 115 grams of light or dark brown sugar, and I would put in 225 grams of gluten-free flour, and just do the recipe then as I showed you. So you reduce the sugar to 115 and you increase the flour to 225 for gluten-free flour, and that's it. And please let me know how you get on, and any if you have any questions you can pop them under the tutorial. And yeah, that's it. Have fun and share away with all your friends. Thank you.